Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
Folks, and welcome to some chills and some thrills, but hopefully no alcohol spills. As we're hanging out and checking what's going on in the world, Lord, Thunder, and Jesus, have we got some pictures of the White House to show you? Holy fuck.
Or not of the White House.
Yeah, that's true, you know, and I mean, I'm sure it's only getting worse. I mean, here's an artist rendition, right? So you can see what's coming. There was a cool post on social media. The guy was like, I'm updating my White House Lego model.
yeah. Let's play Spot the Difference.
Yeah. But it's so bad. I mean, even as a Canadian, the image of the White House is like the image of modern democracy and stuff, you know?
Well, the thing is, I mean, I was looking at some of these images, and some of those fixtures and fittings in that White House alone are worth a fortune.
Yeah.
And they're just tearing it all up. Don't give a shit.
Yeah. You know, and I bet the guy driving that Volvo excavator's getting paid, unlike most everybody else in America's government right now.
Well, we'd love to see about that, because it's going to be a contract under Trump, and we know what Trump is like with contractors. I'm surprised he could get anyone to do the work for him.
I was just thinking that, you know, can you imagine? So who's the job for? Trump. Well, only if he pays up front. I mean, it's just...
Yeah. Double.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and better not send the ICE agents around while they're doing it as well, just in case, you know.
Oh, ICE agents. It still blows me away that drunk ICE agent with his kids in the car got pulled over and started saying to the officer, hey, aren't you Haitian?
Yeah.
You're drunk behind the wheel with your children, motherfucker. What?
Aren't you a little short to be a stormtrooper?
Yeah. Unbelievable. Here, let me flip to a satellite picture here I want to show you. Where is it here? Okay, yeah, here. So here is a satellite comparison. On the left, you'll see what the White House should look like. And on the right, you'll see what it looks like now with no West Wing.
None whatsoever. They even took the walkway out as well.
Yeah.
The whole lot.
That causeway thingy, gone. Here's a more zoomed in picture of it. Everything to the right is gone.
Now, Now we do know that the East Wing was Melania's residency area. So we did make sure she did get out first. She's not going to be buried underneath all that.
Yeah, the 3 little woodland critters were seen saving her at the last minute. Disney's going to make a movie about it.
Now, am I the only one? Am I the only one? I mean, take my tinfoil hat off for a moment here. Am I the only one that noticed this came right after the No Kings protest?
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I mad here? He's just gone, go in there, knock the whole place down, don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, am I crazy?
Yeah. No, I see some of that as, oh yeah, I'll show you, you pricks. This is your people's house.
Yeah.
I could see that for sure. Oh yeah, absolutely.
The funny thing is as well, you hear it all over the news, is everybody is up in arms. It's like, you can't do this. This is illegal. There's got to be processes. You've got to go through Congress and all this. Too late. It's gone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
And did you hear that thing? Like somebody said, there's supposed to be Congress approval for construction done at the White House. And the Republicans answer, no, this isn't construction, it's demolition. So no, we didn't have to submit plans. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I heard Nick Suter and a few other people have talked about the fact that they don't even think he's going to stop there. He's just going to keep going.
Yeah.
Take the whole lockdown.
At this point, I wouldn't doubt that more happens, but who here listening is convinced that he's building a ballroom? It's the East Wing that was destroyed. So what was the East Wing used for?
It was Melania's residence. It also had offices for the presidential emergency facilities, and potentially a bunker underneath as well.
Well, I mean, hold on here. Let me bring the picture back up. It's probably buried deep then, because I don't see a bunker.
No.
But do you really think he's going to follow through and just build a ballroom instead of a palatial mansion for himself, and then just rip down the other shit on the other side to supposedly put in a ballroom, and and it would actually just be his throne room where he receives people that come to pay tribute?
I don't know. I have seen him holding up sketches and drawings of what it's going to look like, and on the outside, it's quite elegant, normal, simple. It would fit the building quite nicely. Inside is a gaudy, horrible golden mess. But that's besides the point. I mean, him showing pictures of what it's going to look like. When we promised he wasn't going to touch the White House in the first place.
Yeah.
God knows what he's going to do.
Well, that's what I mean.
It could look like the Taj Mahal by the time he's finished.
Yeah, he said they wouldn't be touching blah, blah. Now he's ripped down the entire East Wing. What's to stop him from going, you know what? The ballroom's a great idea, but I got one in Mar-a-Lago. What I need is a palace. And, with the way he looks like how many states now have done this rejigging of the seats to give the Republicans more seats? Isn't there like 4 now?
Don't know.
I don't see how the 2026 midterms can even be a fair election at this point.
Oh, don't worry about fair elections. There won't be an election because he'll drum up an emergency of some kind that can cancel those elections. Nah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Here, we're not saying it's aliens, but Alchemist threw that one in.
He obviously hasn't seen Independence Day.
Yeah.
Just do it like that.
Yeah,
Kaboom.
It's crazy reading it.
With him in it.
And as it was happening, the White House are just playing it down like it's no big deal, Carolyn Liarmouth there going off, and
Well, yeah, I mean that's the voices of the White House. I mean, I can imagine what it's like for the staff.
Oh
you
yeah.
know, who are in there, just seeing it crumble around them. They must be devastating because they'll be understanding the imagery and the what would you say, the relationship with Trump and the democracy.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, I mean, can you imagine the janitorial staff just running around screaming in Spanish, thinking that the ICE agents are coming for them?
Yeah, but more dust to sweep up.
Oh, it's so bad. Did you guys see the clip? I don't have it here to show. It's kind of nasty. Don't know if I want to. 6 ICE agents took down a 4'7" blind dude.
Yes. Yeah, I thought it was Danny DeVito.
Or Rhea Perlman, but yeah,
Yeah, absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a foul mouthed little fucker. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
they could have done him on charges of just being a foul mouthed little fucker.
Yeah, yeah. You kiss your mama with that mouth.
But yeah, he wasn't really doing anything.
If they can't handle being yelled at by angry public people, they shouldn't be anywhere near weapons, uniforms, and the job. It's just that simple. You can't have somebody that can't take it do that job.
Well, there have been lots of videos circling all over the place. One with what was he? But he was some guy following ICE agents around. He was following their car. And what was he? Because he was actually
he's a government person. His name was like Yu Wu or something, right?
Yeah,
is that the one
Yo
you're
Wang.
talking about? Yeah.
And he's following them around. And apparently, they pulled a gun on him.
Yeah, like literally pulled a gun. You stop following us around. What?
Why? Yeah, is that illegal?
Yeah. This isn't Johnny Dangerously, man. We're not filming a movie. What are you thinking?
And obviously in New York, you got crowds of people chasing off the ICE agents.
Yeah.
And they don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it.
Yeah.
There's
so many.
They're getting pretty antsy.
Yeah, the world knows the New York, fuck you kind of thing. Are you looking at me and whatnot? It's finally coming out. All right, New York. All right,
Hey, ICE agent, you're walking here. You're walking.
Yeah, I've been waiting for some of this attitude to come out. That's like that politician in LA that got in shit. Hey, you tough supposed gangster people, why aren't you out defending your turf, right?
Yeah. Well, that's because they're all undocumented.
Yeah, exactly. They're coming for us, bitch.
Desperately trying to turn into white people.
Yeah. You never heard Straight Outta Compton?
What are you talking about? I'm British, don't you know?
Well, but it's getting. And then here, where is it? I've got Goof Social up. Okay, let me show you this one here. Of course, it resized. The federal government, this was just like, a little while ago, the federal government was preparing to surge San Francisco, California on Saturday. Does he mean purge?
I don't know.
Is his pork befuddled, confused little cubic centimeter of gray matter that befuddled? But he's literally threatening to send them in on San Francisco now. He says, friends of mine who live in the area called last night and said, don't go forward because the mayor is figuring it out. So Trump spoke to the mayor, and the mayor asked very nicely that I give a chance to see if he can turn it around. Turn what around? Has this fucking idiot ever been to San Francisco? It's not exactly a neighborhood of crime and scum and villainy.
No, it's all people on rollerblades and very tight shorts, isn't it?
Yeah, I saw it once in a movie in the late 70s. I'm sure that's still accurate.
I remember I've seen the street of San Francisco. Oh, it's a crime den.
Yeah. Well, Michael Douglas took care of it though. It's all right,
Yeah.
And then there's on True Social, there's this list. I spoke with Governor Kelly Armstrong, and I approved $3 million to assist in the aftermath of the tornadoes. The Trump EPA is committed to total transparency. I asked my team to compile everything we know about contrails and geoengineering to release it publicly.
Good, a flat earther.
I'm shocked he didn't say chemtrails, and I'm pretty sure in the original draft he did, and somebody said, no.
Yeah, because there's nothing wrong with contrails.
Exactly. Why would you even put that in there, right?
Exactly.
You know? There's a few more here. He's like, I approve money for these people because of their storms. I approve money for these people because of this and that and whatnot. And there's one thread going through it all. There's not a single Democratic area that got anything. It's only Republicans that get bailed out of disasters now. Under Trump, you're no longer a true American citizen if you aren't a Republican. You get squat. Unbelievable.
I just thought of a new title for the show.
What, squat?
No, we'll just call it "Can It Get Any Worse?"
Oh, what, like us or them? Yeah,
them. Yeah. Because this is every single week. It's the same thing. Can it get any worse? Yes.
Okay, that's what we'll do next week for Friday. Can it get any worse? All right.
I mean, I know so much.
You go to say one thing, and that one thought leads you to four more. So now you're befuddled on how to put it all and wrap it into a narrative. So you go, okay, hold on. And then you think for 1 second, and somebody else says a thing. And now you got to start that whole process over again.
Yeah.
It's really hard to form coherent thoughts in this because it is such an unbelievable mess.
Do you know how bad it's got? There was a report in the New York Times that sea otters are stealing surfboards. And you didn't think it could get any worse.
Well, maybe it's the sea otters that are buying the new Volkswagen ID Buzz, and they just needed surfboards so they could complete the look, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently they're jumping onto surfboards, biting the surfers' ankles. they fall in the water, and then they just piss off with the surfboard.
That's awesome.
Oh dear,
that's hilarious. I wonder if secretly they're learning to surf so that they can get into the championship rounds that go around the globe. You know?
Yeah.
Can you imagine SEAL Team 6 show up and they're like 6 SEALs that surf
in a team?
Yeah. One of them goes full Spicoli. All I need is some juicy buds and tasty waves, and I'm okay.
Sorry. I distracted us all from the shit show that's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
At least we don't have any Nazis in our chat like the Republicans seem to do. Hands up, or one hand up if you're a Nazi in the chat. Hand up.
Are there any Nazis here today?
Just say Heil Dick.
Yeah,
in the chat.
Get them up against the wall.
Because that was the other thing. The last week he had the guys, the young Republicans who were like, ancient, being outed as Nazis. And then the next day there's another one just turns up. Yeah. Sometimes I'm a little bit Nazi. Yeah. Sometimes. Yeah. It's like, what? You can't be like part-time Nazi. There's no such thing as that. I just do Nazi stuff on a Friday. Really.
Yeah.
Doesn't make me a full Nazi.
Yeah. It's when I drink whiskey, it brings out my inner Nazi, Dear Lord.
What was it? Stephen Colbert said that this casserole, has it got any shit in it?
Yeah.
Just a little streak of shit. I'll leave it.
Should I show the fighter pilot now?
Oh, which one? Which one? Which one? Because we got several. We got the Trump OG.
Yeah.
We Gavin Newsom's done his own. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Top dung.
Top dung.
I like how he got skid marks on the front.
Yeah. He shit his own prick. Mommy, I shat my pants in the front. I need a doctor.
I swear to God, they don't make flight suits in that size. I mean, how the fuck would you get him into a plane anyway? You'd have to butter him up and squeeze him in.
Are you kidding? You'd have to chop him into 3 or 4 parts.
Well, meanwhile, while we are talking about fighter pilot aces, did you see Pete Hegseth cosplaying as a pilot?
I didn't see this.
Yeah, he got a ride in the back of an F-18 Hornet, and he put out a video making it look like he was flying the plane. Obviously, he wasn't. He was just in the back seat, and he's all gone all Top Gun and gun how. Oh, look at me! I'm in the back of a fighter plane.
Yeah, they should have let him fly because I'm sure he would have gave it to full John Denver.
Should just hit the ejection seat. It had gone all goose on the windshield.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Oh, that wimpy little fuck. I can only imagine what it did to him physically, you know? Oh, yeah.
Well, he wasn't sick or anything. Well, they didn't show it, but, there's alcohol content. I'm not too sure how he managed to do that.
They should have sent that little speaker sniveling bitch, Mike Johnson, is it? Because that little guy weighs about 80 pounds soaking wet. Put him in a fighter jet and it would have separated his head. And the pilot could have been like, it's not my fault. You know?
He is such a weasel. He really is.
If there's one guy that I would love to meet up with in the bathroom at the pub so I could kick his nutsack through his fucking throat, it would be him.
Wait, no. It'd be a line. I'll take them all on. Him, Hegseth, Steve Miller.
No. But this is how it would go. So there would be a line. But you would have to rotate around because first you kick the nutsack up and through, and then you rotate them and then kick it back through again, right? So and then you're going to have to get in line twice for each person so you can get the bottom kick and the top kick, right? Because it's like going to Disneyland. You got to have all the rides or you haven't really experienced the place.
I mean, it'd be quite easy with Mike Johnson. Apparently, for what people say, you just got to give him a little cute smile, a little wink, and nod your head to the toilet. He'll follow you in.
Yeah.
No kissing.
Yeah, especially if you have a bulge in your pants.
That's your baseball bat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The thing that he likes best about putting his hand up a woman's skirt is the cock.
Oh, dear. And we're not saying it's bad for women to have cocks. No.
But he's obviously such a homophobe that you're making fun of him, right?
Yes, yeah. No, he's a horrible little hypocrite.
Yeah,
horrible little hypocrite.
I know. Oh God, that little bitch. I bet, what's her name? Caroline, leave me alone. I'm lying to the public. Uses them as a human dildo.
Oh, yeah, up the bum. Because he doesn't like pussy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, you're just dragging me into a hate-fueled existential crisis.
Yeah.
Just these horrible people.
Happy, joy. Yvonne Way sending in a super sticker. Woohoo! Thanks, Yvonne. How's it going? Where the fuck did my applause go? Huge shout. Thanks, Yvonne. It's the it's the little, I would say it looks like somebody that's would be in the bleachers watching Charlie Brown play baseball, going, incredible.
Nice. It's someone standing outside the White House watching.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, you see the orange things? I don't think those are puffy shoulder pads. I think they're water wings. I think it's somebody trying to teach us how to swim. And maybe what they're yelling is, I'm drowning.
You're drowning.
Thanks, Yvonne. Big thanks. One day, YouTube will wake up and give us a way of, on the screen, giving an extra special little alert and stuff to super chats, the way we can with Ko-Fi donations and stuff and whatnot. But YouTube is just too stupid.
No, we have to use our own little plugins for that, but we seem to have stopped doing that recently. Remember, we used to bring the chat bit up, you know.
Well, I very much more encourage the donations, like in super stickers. You can't get them anywhere else, so please, continue. But super chats, I'd rather see people use the Ko-Fi thing. We get a way higher percentage. We're not giving YouTube as much, and we can give you a better shout out.
Look, decide which way you're going to say it and stick to it. Because every time you say it, you say Ko-Fi, or whatever it is.
But I'm waiting every time. I do that on purpose because I'm waiting for somebody to give me a definitive thing back to say it's actually this because, I heard the CEO of the company say it in a thing or something, right?
Yeah. Let's get hold of them. Let's get hold of Ko-Fi, whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly. Drives me crazy.
Yeah. In fact, that's what their email address is: Ko-Fi, whatever it is.
Yeah. So Alchemist is saying Ko-Fi, which makes sense, but I'm not charging people fees. See, that's what the confusing thing is, right? You're not being charged a fee by sending us a donation or a shout out through Ko-Fi. So
Ko-Fi doesn't really make any sense.
They don't even do it in stereo.
Well, what would the Co stand for? I mean, hi-fi is high fidelity.
Yeah.
So what is Co short for?
I don't know. Koala bears, because they're cute. So it's koala bears high fidelity.
Right.
That's weird.
Oh, I'm glad we got that one sorted.
There we go. See, come to us for definitive solutions on the confusions that are social media. Or not.
Back to the White House. What I don't understand is they have, like when building works go up around somewhere and they put, those big sheets of plywood or, a board up around, and they got all around the fencing around the White House. What I don't understand is why some buggers haven't gone in the middle of the night and start graffitiing on it.
Yeah.
Or why isn't there people in set up tents and demonstrating outside the White House? What?
We've had tree huggers for generations. How about White House huggers? I mean, it's too late now. There's probably nothing left, right?
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Hey, I just realized what Trump's going to do. He's going to collect up all that rubble, grind it up, and sell it in little cubes of the East Wing Memorial souvenir gift from Trump.
You too can own your own piece of destroyed White House.
Yeah, that's that. Oh God.
Oh no.
Shit, I'm just giving him an idea.
Oh no. Here, this was a good one. A photo of the most corrupt president in U.S. history, and Richard Nixon.
Yeah. I know. I've mentioned it before. I was watching because I love the film. I love the film All the President's Men.
Okay.
where the
Is that where they
Washington-
robbed the banks in the masks?
No, it isn't.
Kidding.
So it's a one with Robert Redford and what's his name? Oh God, Rain Man.
Mel Gibson?
and it's all about the Washington Post and their it's like investigation into the Watergate conspiracy.
Hoffman.
And it doesn't help it. And it is so funny because when it comes down to it, what was he basically done for? Bugging, and obviously using finances in an illegal way, but for bugging an office of the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
That's all it took.
Yeah.
To take down Nixon.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
it. And like now,
that's small
Trump
business compared to the McPresident here.
Nothing. It's nothing. Well, he's now. Well, we'll get onto the DOJ in a minute, but it's nothing compared to what Trump has done from day one.
Yeah, I know. When you look at how vilified Nixon was for what transpired, it's unbelievable that Trump is even in office. He should be in chains.
They should have just like built a prison on the moon and put him there.
Yeah, or not, and just send him there,
Yeah, unbelievable.
Step out of the capsule, Mr. Trump. There's 18 minutes of air. I would love to see that broadcast.
And lots of 16-year-old girls. They're all inside there.
Yeah, this is the way for you to get your virgins there, Mr. Trump, is to go to the moon.
Oh, dear.
The McPresident. Everybody's got to get out their inner frog and fight back. That's a cute little frog.
Yeah, because we had the January 6th rioter.
Yeah,
who is he's been charged for making death threats against.
I think about 20% of them are already back in jail.
Oh, if not, they're working for ICE.
Yeah,
or both.
Yeah. I mean, ICE should literally just be the Department of Proud Boys and other related affiliates.
Yeah, the fat boys. Jesus. Well, we're very proud of our stomachs.
Yeah, very much. And it's funny too. There's a lot of hefty boys in ICE. Well, why isn't Hegseth giving them shit?
Yeah.
Why is it fine for people that have no papers and are unlawfully taking people off the streets to be fat or chunky or chubby? Mm-hmm. But God forbid some career member of the military who rose the ranks to be the big shot at the top put on a couple of pounds because he's in his 50s now. Ooh.
Well, their ICE isn't under his jurisdiction. That's Kristi Noem.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Our puppy kill, as she's known in the hood.
Puppy bitch.
Wow. Her whole life is just a photo shoot. It's like she thinks she's like a cover model or something.
Well, she must be because she's getting 2 jets.
Yeah. Did you hear about the expenditures for her? Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, fucking little princess.
Yeah.
Little Princess Noem being flown around in her little private jets.
Yeah, she must have a solid set of knees to earn that.
Oh.
Yeah. Melania gives her a call and she's like, I'm sorry, I got a mouthful. Can I call you right back?
God, do you think that's what happens in the White House is just, when Trump's writing his executive orders of bullshit, he's going, I got a special one here.
Yeah.
Special one for you, Kristi, into the presidential chambers of joy.
Yeah.
We go.
Yeah. You know, I mean, you know, little tricky Bill, whatever his name was there, Billy Clinton, you know, he played sucky fucky with the intern and the cigar. That's nothing compared to what's going on. You turn a black light in a dark Oval Office. If you turn on a black light, I bet you do not want to be in that room.
No, they won't allow black lights in there. It's only white people going in.
Yeah.
Only white lights allowed.
Yeah, exactly. You know, between the cum stains and Trump's dandruff, it would be a nightmare. Trump's the kind of guy that, you know, when he does pass away and he's laying in his coffin, he'll probably still have like dandruff in his eyebrows.
Well, dust from the White House. Matt asks in the chat, will there be a Halloween stream next Friday? Well, there will be a stream next Friday.
Oh, it'll be Halloween themed for sure. We always do that.
Yeah, he'll put a pumpkin up in the corner or something like that.
Yeah. You know, there's some decorations I use for the screen every year for Halloween, some spider webby things and stuff and whatnot, you know.
Yeah. Tacky shit.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it looks like it's as plasticky from Value Village right to your garage door, right?
And we'll leave a little bowl of sweets out for the kiddies.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Russian roulette, though. Every seventh sweet taken from the jar lets off a firecracker, right? You know, just to keep them on their toes.
I wonder what it's going to be like at the White House during Halloween. It'll just be a big trick or trick. Night.
Yeah. No, Trump will just make all the women dress up in fishnet stockings and parade around in high heels, man.
He won't stop at the women.
Probably won't start there either.
He'll have his super secret service.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Trump, though, he did have another phone call with Vladimir Putin. So I'm sure that's about how it went.
Yeah. Apparently, nothing came out of it. Did anything come out of it?
No, well, a couple of tweets where he's like, I told them they better stop the killing. Oh, I'm sure that worked, Donald. Good job. Now, would you like your Metamucil? It's time for bed.
Yeah. But, I mean, I think the only thing Putin will have to worry about is if he became a Venezuelan fisherman. That'll be the only time for him to worry.
Yeah, he's killing more and more of them. It's unbelievably how brutal, illegal, internationally, and so like it's just murder. It's just murder. And I wouldn't doubt that this is totally a thing where it's like, yeah, sure, I got room for more of your so-called criminal immigrants if you could just take out a few more people for me. It's
yeah, I don't know.
You know, and then you got
Argentina.
Yeah,
the whole thing going on with Argentina as well. That smells like, you know, yesterday's kippers.
Oh yeah,
there's something fishy going on there.
American beef farmers are flipping out, and he's tweeting they should be happy. I'm saving the industry. What?
Yeah.
You sold it out, you stupid fuck, because some right-wing asshole needs support.
Yeah, it's funny that it's Argentina, which is one of the well-known places where a lot of SS officers ran away to at the end of the Second World War.
Yeah, the disgusting animals that tried to fight for the Falklands.
I wasn't going to bring the Falklands up. But
this is a joke Dunk and I always do. I always point that out for some stupid reason. It doesn't even make sense anymore. But actually, I did look into the Falklands thing a little bit. Wasn't there some like real cool, like, isn't that one of the when the world kind of went, holy fuck, those Harrier jets are cool?
Yeah. The Harrier jet, really, showed its worth.
It's a badass piece of kit, man. Just then runway where we're going, we don't need runways, you know.
Yeah.
That's badass, man.
Yeah, the Marines fell in love with the Harrier. They got their own version of it as well, licensed. Obviously, you know, typical Americans doing a remake. They fucked around with it, but I think the Marines are still using it. I think, or maybe they just got rid of them recently because they got the new vertical takeoff and landing plane. Can't remember which one it is, but
yeah,
but they were using them, you know, till quite recently.
Grunge thing in the chat and in the Falklands, Prince Andrew was still cool too.
But everything was cool in the Falklands. It was cold.
That's funny. Yeah.
Oh, poor old Prince Andrew. He's going through the
poor old nothing. Twisted fuck. Fuck him.
What was it? Some comedian said it. I bet he's sweating now.
He should be putting. He should be.
You heard his claim about him. He doesn't sweat because one of the accusers of him said, "Oh, he was all horrible and sweaty and everything." And Prince Andrew had come on and basically said, "Oh, it's very, very strange because I have this medical thing and I literally don't sweat." What?
Oh. I also have this other medical thing. I have a tiny penis, so I look for young people to make it balanced and fair.
Yeah. I have another medical thing called being a fucking liar.
Yeah. A hate-filled, abusive, fucking manipulative, fucking I don't care about humanity unless they're on my level as a prince. Motherfucker. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you.
Oh, I'm glad he's acting like a royal, like a historical royal, which they're all bastards back in the day. So.
What's her name there? The Queen everybody loved. She was a real so and so about things, but she was awesome. You know.
Yeah.
What's her name again? Diana.
Elizabeth.
I'm kidding.
Charles. Queen Charles.
Yeah. Queen Charles the ears. But yeah. You know, everybody knows that you shouldn't tease the Queen of England because Elton John is saying a lot of really good songs. Doesn't matter about the sunglasses choices. My son, oh, wow, in a couple of days, is he about to have a great evening. I wish I could go, but it's going to be with his grandma, so I just let them go. But we've got an Elton John impersonator sort of music troupe coming through our little town in a few days here, and they are... well, better than Elton John is these days at singing his own damn songs. You know what I mean? And my son's a huge fan. It's going to be awesome. I hope he has a really good time.
Is he a huge fan of Elton?
Yeah.
Of his music?
Yeah, when we've got Elton John's greatest hits and a couple others in our media server, and when he puts it on, he doesn't just listen to like 3 songs from those Romeo and Juliet movies. He listens, he's really taken a liking to Benny and the Jets, and he has actually decided he wants to learn how to play the piano part to it. Now, okay, I'm not going to teach him the full thing or anything because I'd have to learn it too. But but just that intro, that do, we could just do it with one note, right? He'll be fine, But I can't wait. It's like, because I've bought him electric drums. I've tried guitar, bass guitar. You know what I mean? I've tried and tried. We've had a couple of different keyboard things, and finally he's interested. So I'm we're doing it. Oh yeah.
Maybe he just wants the glasses and the big, huge heels.
I'll find out.
Socks.
Yeah. Could be. You never know. But we don't have enough floor space for a grand piano, so I really hope he goes for a little keyboard instead.
We go, Dad, I'm a real big fan of Elton John. I want to be a homosexual too. That's not how it works, Felix.
Yeah. No,
it doesn't come out of fandom.
Yeah. Lucky he doesn't get himself confused over that stuff. He just, it's very good. One thing I was worried about with him growing up and stuff, how do I deal with any things like that and make it so not just deal with it for me as if I can't deal with it, but he gets really confused on stuff. And it's, and then when he was about 8 years old, you could see that when he was working with occupational therapists and stuff, he was very much easier to work with for the prettier girls. You could he was almost shallow about it.
Right.
So it became very clear that he likes, but even then, it doesn't alleviate anything. A kid like him, he's kind of like 7 or 8 years old, but he's 18 at the same time and stuff. He doesn't have like the social circles and these opportunities and stuff coming his way and stuff like it's really hard to, sort that out and stuff. Still working on it. Yeah. But, what the hell? It sounds like one of the adults is screaming at the kids right behind my place. One of the kids must have fucked up bad and is getting in trouble. I just need a drink. Hold on, I'll be 1 second.
Ah, dear. Oh, what else we got? There's the news coming out of Trump maybe pardoning Diddy.
What?
Yeah. Trump's favorite musician, if you can call it a musician. I think you can't call him an abuser, isn't it?
That's much more accurate. Yes.
Yeah. Apparently there were. I don't know how true this is. I mean, you start to hear stuff about Trump, and you think, well, people just making shit up. Well, I don't know, because it's hard to tell these days, because he just might just fucking do it, because
he's an abhorrent piece of shit. I mean, it's always possible, right?
Yeah, anything that's a distraction, it'll go. I mean, I haven't heard anyone mention Epstein in like a day, so maybe the distractions are working.
Well, the White House teardown is such a big distraction. It did take Epstein off the table for 24 hours, but there's no way, unless they're Fox News or one of those ass-kissing news sites, that anybody's going to get distracted for long, because you got that, what's her name, that is, there's now a lawsuit against little Mike Jerkoff, the Speaker of the Mouse, because he won't swear in the chick that'll be the signature for we're forcing the Epstein files, right?
Yeah. He's keeping the shutdown.
It's all still about her and those files right now. They're paranoid because it's going to be so obvious that Trump and half of his cronies are guilty as all fucking hell.
They're already guilty as hell. Take Epstein out of it. They're already guilty as hell. They literally should be locked up. I mean, even if they proved that Trump was diddling with young girls and blah, 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 whatever on Epstein Island, wouldn't make a fucking difference at this point.
No, but here's the thing. All those hard-righty MAGAs can say that Trump was unfairly prosecuted because it was the Democrats trying to get at the Republicans. But it wasn't. It's Trump's a criminal-minded fuck. And he's got a huge support in his core that truly believe that everything that was brought to Trump legally was unfair and unjust and done out of spite. And they truly believe this. But you get factual evidence on the table that Trump is involved with Epstein and whatnot. And even the hard right MAGAs go, ooh, child diddler. Fuck you, buddy.
No, he'll just say it's a lie and they'll believe him.
No, I don't believe that. I do, because this is why people like Rogan and stuff are already starting to turn, because I think in the background, a lot of these hard righty types and stuff are starting to get a little bit worried that the stalling and delay when Trump was like, let's get these files out in the open in the run up to the election, all of the stalling and delay is because they've now seen them and gone, holy fuck, we can't let this out.
Yeah.
Well, and I think more and more people are starting to realize that's the fact, Jack.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, we'll get back to that in a second. But as far as Rogan's concerned, I think he's just playing both sides of views. He doesn't give a fuck.
Well, at this point, that could be true as well. But when he was like getting visually upset about some of this ICE bullshit, it looked real to me. The clip I seen, it looked like a person who was literally not cool with the situation.
Mm.
You know, the other thing now, again, more Trump, sorry, but he's trying to shake down the government for $240 million because they tried to prosecute him.
Well, that's what I was going to bring up next. You know, you're talking about the Epstein thing. You know, they try to prosecute him for that. How much is he going to demand? How much is he going to sue himself for?
Yeah,
for investigations. You know, it was $1 trillion, $10 trillion. Whatever.
He even laughed about it in a thing saying, I don't know how this works, but I'm now the one that gets to decide how much I get because I was treated badly or whatever. It was unbelievable. And then he was like, oh, I'll give it to charity. Charity. That one I've been paying off for 20 years because I slept with her when she was 15. Right.
You know what the charity will be? It will be the ballroom charity.
Yeah, exactly. The ballroom notoriety.
Yeah. I'm not an idiot, Trump.
Yeah. He'll have to rewrite the song Big Balls by AC/DC to Raisin Balls. You know, I've got raisin balls and I've got raisin balls. And they're such small balls, they're Satan's tiny balls.
I don't know if you can say he's got small balls. He's got massive balls.
No, but I mean, I don't mean figuratively. I mean literally, right? You know, Melania can probably hold the two of them just like that. One time she did, you know. And she was like, oh, wait a minute. One of them's a wart. Ew.
What was it? What was that guy? He was at the DC.
It's the ballroom blitz.
he was at the DC No Kings rally, and he was talking about Melania, and he was basically saying, what was he saying? Yeah, he says Trump's got like 3 ex-wives. None of the, they're all non-American, and what was it? So even his wives would do something that Americans wouldn't do. I butchered that gag completely, but yeah, it was a good gag. I wish I could remember it properly, but yeah, that was good.
Yeah. Dear God.
230 million. You investigated me. I prevented you from finishing because I got elected and pardoned myself. Therefore, you could not continue the investigation. So I'm going to sue you for investigating me.
Yeah.
What?
I know. I don't understand it. It's so I've seen in the last 24 hours, I've seen a couple of White House historians literally cry on camera. I've seen a few people who are previous White House employees talking about ethics and how they've been thrown out the window with the furnishings that got demolished and stuff. Like every single person on the outside knows how wrong all of this stuff is, and they have reasons to prove it and historical, and precedent and everything. And they don't give a flying fuck about any of you. This is about remaking America in their image, and their image has nothing to do with democracy. It has everything to do with the rule of the rich, and all of you are fucking plebeian peasants.
Yeah.
It scares the fuck out of me, man, because if this isn't fixed quick, you're going to have this oligarchy thing rise up as hard righty propaganda like it's doing now in Canada and so on and whatnot. And, you know, our response to this has to be so much better than, I'm sorry to say, the Democratic response was to it in the run up to the last election in the United States of America, because holy fuck, did you guys blow it?
Yeah, and even now, a lot of people are talking about the Democratic Party. They haven't got a fucking clue what to do with this.
Actually,
they literally do not have it. There's a few out there.
Let me tell you a story.
Go on in.
Okay, so
once upon a time.
So the New York guy running for mayor, his name is Mondani. Is that how I say it correctly? Okay, so Hakeem Jeffries, you know, that guy that did that massive filibuster. He seems to be the leader of the Democrats in Congress. Is it one of the houses or whatever?
Yeah, he's the House Democratic leader.
Yeah.
And he was the one that was had the death threats against him.
Yeah, exactly. Right. You know, because not only is he a Dem, he's black. Right.
Didn't notice.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things, because when you hear him talk, he sounds like a really angry Bernie kind of guy. But anyway,
I couldn't tell he was black because of the Mexican hat he was always wearing.
Oh, that one, man! Wow, that one. But
please don't let me distract you. Get on with it.
Well, it's happened many times. But anyway, he was on with Chris Hayes yesterday, MSNBC. And they were talking about some stuff, and, you know, he's aghast at the big, ugly bill and all this stuff that's going on. But Hayes, right at the end, says to him, so the New York mayoral race, because Jeffries is in a position to vote in it as a citizen, who are you going to vote for? And
yes.
Right. So Jeffrey says, well, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag or whatever before the debate tonight and stuff. This was yesterday. I haven't had time to look into this debate. I think it already happened. But he said he was very impressed with Mandani saying he was going to bring in a certain person as police chief or commissioner. I guess it's commissioner, because I think that's the one that you can politically switch around. So Chris Hayes then says another thing. So this is like the most you've ever given me. So you're like you like Mandani and what he's doing. And he says, I'll let you know soon. But I truly believe that Jeffries is going to come out in support of Mandani. And I do believe that this is the shakeup that the Democrats really need to see and feel. You got to be more powerful, persuasive. You've got to reach the people better. You can't do this, you know, I'm in my $7,000 suit, fucking blah, blah all the time. This guy's shaking it up. And the people that aren't Republicans, Mandani, they're loving his stuff. And I think the Democrats better catch on quick, because it's between Newsom and Mandani, there's the vision of the party right there. Go with it.
Yeah, but wait, isn't Mandani he's running for mayor, isn't he?
Yeah. But the mayor of New York has power in politics. Right?
Oh, does he? Right, okay.
Well, because, I mean, it's New York. That's the center of finance and stuff. I mean, a huge portion of America's population is under that mayor, right? You know?
Well, it'd be nice to have one mayor in New York that isn't corrupt.
Well, I think we're about to have one for the first time since a little while now. Yeah, no, I'm not sure on the history of it. I would have known this history better back when I was a Southern Ontario person, right? Because it was a little bit more close to home. But as a West Coaster, you know.
To be fair, you and I, like five years ago, didn't know we had to keep up on American politics.
No, exactly.
It was just like, it's just like something that happened, you hear about, blah, 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 whatever, and you just carry on in life. Now you need to have a full running fucking history of American politics to even just discuss the mess that Trump is causing right now.
And the mess that's slowly building in a lot of our other countries, like in Canada here. Yeah. We've got some hard righties really trying to follow the Trump script and bring it up here, man. That's the last thing we fucking need, you know. We're not socialists or anything, but Jesus Christ, you know, we're not ripping down our buildings and stuff because some oligarchy paid for owned fuck is in power for a few months or something, you know.
So the funny thing is, I don't understand how anybody can from the outside look at what's going on in the US and go, yep, I want some of that.
That's
for me.
I know.
You know, everyone's running out of money. Yeah. Apparently car repayments are down. A lot of people are losing their cars, and the thing is, you know, car repayments is the one thing. It's the canary in the
exactly. When people start defaulting on their cars, you know the cliff is near, right?
Yeah, because people need their cars.
Especially in like North America, the way we've structured our lives, very few of our cities can even deal with public transportation properly. It's terrible, right?
Well, an interesting thing I saw a video about, it is totally really kind of unconnected, really. But I say the councils, you don't call councils, but there's no reason they don't build sidewalks. You know, whereas you know in the UK, you know, councils build pavements, or what you just call sidewalks. For people to walk along, and apparently that's not a thing in different states or counties. It's not a requirement. So you have like lots of bits of sidewalk, and sometimes it just stops.
Oh,
and you know, like kids would used to walk to school, and they had to walk on the road because there's no sidewalk.
We have a few places where that happens too. It's really strange. You'll have sidewalk on one side of the road, and then it stops, and there's sidewalk on the other side of the road that starts and keeps going, but there's no crosswalk to get you there.
Yeah. The point I was getting at, I suppose, is the fact that you know, people in America rely on cars a hell of a lot more than other places.
Yeah. If you tried to do the bus route in my town to get to work and back, it adds at least another hour to your day when you could, in my town, you could drive to work in 7 minutes, right?
I mean, I've seen a hysterical video of someone filming from an office down a street where you got a residential area, and a car pulls out of a driveway, comes like 200 yards down the road, and then parks in the office where he works.
Yeah.
Take less time to walk it.
Well, it wasn't worth the scoring on the engine and everything to just simply start it dry. You know what I mean? It wasn't even worth it. You know?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to mock America for its dependency on the motor.
No. I mean, it's the same in Canada. Everything was built during that after World War II. Cars were cheap. You know, in America, they had that whole GI plan where everybody that came back qualified for a homeowner's loan and stuff and so on. And the suburbs boomed and everything. I mean, it's all structured around having a car. If you don't have one, it can be a real fucking pain in the ass. Ask me right now, because we haven't drove in a little while, my son and I now have enough money to buy a car, and just simply trying to get there to see one is now a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's always the case.
I missed out on one that I finally found that I like because I couldn't get there quick enough, right? Fuck. But I'm patient. I'll wait. I'm not just going to buy a car. I can't do that. No.
But you could.
No, I can't, because I'll just sit there and go, but I hate you. So I'll just clean it up and buff it and sell it. And then I'll buy another one and I'll do the same thing. And so I'll just be patient and get what I want.
Yeah, you just get one for $50 and then put it in that part of the complex where you put things out you don't want anymore.
Like children,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just park it out, leave the doors open for the kids to play in.
Yeah. 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 But I almost found one. So soon we'll be driving again. Yeah. It was close. It's probably for the best I didn't get that one. Like, it was in really good shape, really good, but it's not really a car I liked, right? It was just, I knew it was a really good deal,
Oh, which one was that?
The Mustang.
The Mustang.
Yeah, because it was a 2000, and a 2000 Ford Mustang still has a fucking live rear axle in the back. It's but it's kind of shitty,
It's got a horsey on the front.
Yeah. Well, this one was only the V6 and the automatic, because I don't need a muscle car or whatever, but it was a convertible and it was lovingly cared for and it was listed too cheap. And once the guy figured that out, he wasn't in the mood to be patient and wait for me anymore. And he just took the first person locally he was pissed. Yeah. Because he listed it for $3,300 and he had just put $1,000 into new hydraulics for the convertible roof. And it was like, the car was worth $8,000, right? I just wanted it because it was a fucking good deal. I'm not really a Mustang guy, especially a live axle one. That's kind of shitty.
Well, you could have been in that situation where there were probably lots of things that needed $1,000 worth of work on it.
Judging by the stack of receipts he showed me and stuff, like they had this in the family for years and it was lovingly maintained. It was in immaculate condition, right? But it's a year 2000 car. Everything, there's always going to be a thing. But like for me, I can wrench, man. I can do most of that work. I wasn't scared. I'm not scared of a car like that. I don't need a mechanic,
Well, yeah. Well, you say that you're older now. I used to wrench. I built one car out of two.
Yeah.
Back in the day, and I still don't know how the fuck I managed to do it without the internet or anything like that. But ask me to do it now, I'll be like, fuck off.
Yeah.
No, can't be bothered.
Well, and I don't have a lift and stuff, so it's not like I was going to replace the transmission or whatever. But I can maintain a car. Like I don't really need the help.
I replaced the transmission on a car with no lift.
What car?
Yeah, it was a Volkswagen. It was two Volkswagen Passats.
Oh,
I took the transmission out of one and put it in the other. And
you could probably have held both at the same time.
It was a big fucking transmission.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I think I was using my body and bottle jacks to lift
Yeah.
But I think if I remember rightly, I put it together wrong and had to take it apart and put it again.
That's funny.
Oh God.
Yeah. But
that's a story in itself.
There's quite a few decent cars in my price range available in my area, but they're just not cars I want. So I'll just wait. I'm not desperate right now. I don't need to drive tomorrow. So I'll just keep saving money until I find what I want.
Yeah.
Well, my attitude might change when it starts getting below freezing, but we'll see.
Yeah. So no open top Jeeps for you then.
Well,
no Willis Jeeps.
Well, here's the thing. Let's say a month from now, I find myself a nice Mazda MX-5.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a winter car, but I would buy it because I would own an MX-5. It's a great driver's car. And I would just simply park it, save up another $1,500 over 30 days or whatever, and buy myself some piece of shit Honda Accord for winter, right?
Mm.
Winter, right now is a good time to buy a sports car, right?
Yeah, you say it's not a winter car. My son's got his MX-5, but he drives it all year round. But we're talking different kind of winters. So.
Yeah. There's the odd day where we get like 5 inches of snow. And if you're driving a Miata, you're not getting to the store. But
wait, you can't see over the windscreen.
Right.
It's already,
yeah.
buried.
But I live within a 7-minute walk of the 2 big grocery stores in town. I can just simply walk to the store with Felix and cab home for like $8. You know what I mean? I don't.
That's what you've been doing up to now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not. It's not a big deal. I'm patient. I want what I want. I'm not just gonna buy, right? And the longer I wait, the more money I have. It's not a bad thing, you know.
So it'll be a Rolls Royce.
Yeah, Mr. Spock in the chat says sleeper Chevette. Been there, done that already. Actually, yeah. The Chevy Chevette, that little Econobox car, was rear wheel drive. And so it was designed, and so it was totally possible to and make them. But man, they weren't, you got to really reinforce it. You could rip that car in half with 200 horsepower.
It's kind of funny. I had a Vauxhall Chevette.
Same car.
And I have slept in it.
Yeah. She kicked you out, did she?
No, just cheap ass traveling. I ain't paying for no hotels.
Yeah.
I'll just sleep in the car, and then another police tap on the window at 6 o'clock in the morning and say, "What are you doing here, son?"
When I had my Chevette, I was a pizza delivery driver at the time, and I think the car stereo was worth more than the car.
I'll tell you what, I think I've already told this story, but when I had the Vauxhall Chevette, that was when Back to the Future came out, and I had the Vauxhall Chevette hatchback. So I wanted to rip the hatch off it and then turn it into the time machine.
That's funny.
It would have looked so cool and stupid all at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, put some Christmas tree lights around the outside.
Yeah.
And I think I used to be able to get 88 miles an hour out of it.
I would if you pushed it off a cliff.
I'm trying to think what happened to it at the end. I think it probably did end up off a cliff. I can't remember.
The last time I was doing this whole car search and stuff, the end result was we bought a 944 turbo, the Porsche front engine 4-cylinder one. Awesome car. I loved it. And at the time, there was all kinds of cheap MX-5s. We call them Miatas over here. It's why they became a total hairdresser car in North America. Yeah. They fucked that up. They should have called it the MX-5 because when the Miata first was released, men were like, "Oh, it looks great, but I can't be seen in one."
Yeah.
Miata. Yeah, it was so stupid. But back when I
should have just called it the hairbrush.
Yeah, exactly. But when we were looking for the last sports car we bought, there was quite a few Mazda Miatas for sale. And since I've been looking recently, haven't seen one. Motherfuckers.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I think people realize that, they're kind of a cool car. I know when my son was looking for his, he spent a lot of time searching. But the funny thing is, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
They're all over the place. You see them all the time driving down the road.
Yeah. You know what happened in North America was once YouTube car culture caught on and Americans realized that the rest of the world see it as a Lotus Elan, but for the modern world, they have finally started to get more respect over here.
Oh, well, that's the thing. There was a whole bunch of similar cars. There's like the BMW Spider and things like that. Yeah, very, very similar body style, same kind of same kind of setup. But the MX-5 is just like your YouTuber's car of cars in that format.
Yeah,
it's just, everybody just like raves about them, and whether they're right or wrong is kind of like irrelevant because it made it.
Yeah, but
a very, very cool car to have.
But they are correct. The thing with the Mazda is,
no, I know they're correct.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if they're
Yeah.
right or wrong. It just made it a very, very wantable car.
I'll also say that this whole thing with YouTube automotive culture, maybe not just YouTube, but social media, has really woke Americans up, North Americans, because I'll put Canadians in this pile for sure, to the fact that you don't need high horsepower to have a fun car. And to be quite honest, having a little less horsepower can actually make it more fun, because instead of breakneck speeds by the time you're in third gear, you're only doing like 60, and you can run it through the gears and have more fun, and you get more out of sport driving.
I'll tell you what, sitting in my son's car, after getting out of the Land Cruiser and squeezing my aged body into the MX-5, and then my son drove me, it's terrifying. It's like, slow down. I'm only doing 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, exactly. It's fun. And I mean, with the early ones, you are the crash structure, but in the, by the time you get to the NA, what are they called? N something, they use the production codes, but by the time you get to the third generation, which is the most hated of the Miatas for some reason, it's actually a quite safe car for what it is. I mean, it's a little convertible, so I'm not saying it's a Saab or anything, but they're way better than you would think, to be honest. I mean, I wouldn't want to crash one into a semi truck at 100 mile an hour.
You'd go underneath it. I don't know what you're worried about.
Oh, that's true. Probably. Come out the other side. What was that? Was that a tunnel?
Shit, there's a big fucking spider running around the room.
Uh-oh.
Thank God I don't live in Australia.
Yeah, it would steal your beer and then kill you.
Yeah, and the wife. Take the dog.
Exactly. Yeah. Let me get a drink. Hold on.
Nasty little bastards. I'm not afraid of spiders. I just don't. They just don't pay the rent. Spiders in the house. Why have I still got flies in the house? Why is there cobwebs everywhere?
You probably got pot smoking spiders that just don't do their job, right? They just sit around all day. They're up in the corner watching TV,
I think our spiders just eat the scraps off the floor.
They're like rodent spiders, Little
bastards.
Yeah. I got like spiders and flies and all that constantly trying to get in the house right now because it's getting colder, right? And they know. And yeah, it's almost a fight right now. In my little smoking shed that I have outside, there's this one fly clinging on to life in there because it's warm enough, right? But it's starting to get pretty cold outside. But there's nothing for it to like eat or drink or anything in there. There's just like some tools and stuff and whatnot. I'm surprised it's still alive.
You should just like leave a little bit of cheese and a little glass of beer out for it.
This isn't a Disney movie. Dick and His Fly, coming soon to a theater near you.
Yeah, Disney Plus.
Yeah,
streaming only.
Yeah, never mind some pig. It's going to be What a Fly.
Hey, talking about streaming, I'm gonna take you back. Do you remember the heady days of last weekend? Do you remember that? It was a Saturday, a lovely day in the United States, and you had all these people walking around in the streets of America saying "fuck you, you cunt."
Oh yeah, the I Hate America rally. Yeah.
But did you notice there were lots of people carrying boards of with the Rebel Alliance logo on it?
Really?
And they had the phrase "We have friends everywhere."
Antifa has organized.
Well, the thing is, you haven't watched it yet, and I've started watching it again. Andor, and "We have friends everywhere." It's from Andor.
Oh,
Towards the end of the second season. That was a kind of like a phrase that.
Okay, don't ruin it for me. Yeah.
I'm not ruining it. I'm not ruining it at all.
I promise to watch Andor next week. And get this over with Andor.
Yeah.
That didn't work. Andor. Yeah.
End Andor.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. It doesn't spoil it at all. But it's just like a phrase that people were using as like an opening line when you met a stranger.
Oh.
If you say, "I have friends everywhere," it means I'm part of the Rebel Alliance, and it was so great to see.
What
so
if they
many
say,
people.
"I have friends in low places"? Does that make them part of the Country Music Alliance?
Yeah, it's a completely different alliance.
Yeah. They're fighting for chewing tobacco or something. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, Black Lives Matter or something. Yeah. No, I got friends in low places. What, you mean the White House?
No, that's gone. Yeah.
Oh dear.
What was that guy's name? George something or whatever? I got friends in low places. He was that country music guy that just came out of nowhere and was like the biggest thing in entertainment for like 9 years, and then he went away.
Don't know.
What was his name? Garth Brooks. That's it. Yeah. He turned country music into arena rock, right?
Yeah. Big hat.
Yeah. Those boots with the things under the heels, right? You know?
Spurs. Yeah. Garth Brooks. Yeah. Whatever happened to him?
Yeah, I remember I was not a big fan just because I'm not a country music kind of guy. But a bunch of years after, somebody made me watch a few songs from a live performance of his. And it only took me 20 seconds to realize he was not singing with backing tracks and whatnot. And he was literally out there putting on one fucking hell of a show, man. Not my kind of music, but fuck, was that guy a good live performer? Full credit.
Yeah. You can appreciate music you don't like.
Yeah.
I say you can. You're not very good at that. You know.
Well, I can appreciate live performances of music I don't like.
Yeah.
That's when I go, oh, okay then. Because as long as they can do it, right?
Yeah. No, fair point.
Yeah, that motherfucker was badass good, right? Just like Bonnie Raitt, that chick, Let's Give Him Something to Talk About was her 80s song, but she'd been in country music and blues for years. Holy fuck, can that chick play guitar? Oh, no, badass, man.
No idea who she is.
When I found out who she was and who she really was, like as a musician and stuff, I was like, wow, Yeah. Exactly like Mexi Girl on the Shills account says, really good live. Not a fan, but really good. Like, yeah, exactly. It's not really my music either, but holy fuck, is she good?
Well, I mean, country music is supposed to be done live, isn't it? Really? In reality, I know you can buy the records and stuff.
I see it as blues for white people with no rhythm. It's supposed to be live and in person, right?
Yeah. That's what the Grand Ole Opry's for, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, jiggly tits, but yeah,
jiggly tits.
Well, they always had those busty outfits on, right? So you get the girls all singing and stuff and whatnot, and there's a lot of tits going on,
I thought you meant the men. They always dressed like tits.
That's true too, but
it's like fucking Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future 3 with his cowboy outfit.
Yeah.
what the fuck are you
Yeah.
wearing?
Wait a minute. Am I thinking of the Grand Ole Opry or Hee Haw, the TV show?
I don't know. I always thought that was really funny, though. About country music and that certain period where everyone was just wearing star spangly, bloody, cowboy outfits.
Yeah, they looked like Elvis, but on a diet, right? They just.
It's like never seen a horse ever. And
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And also like singing, dirged songs about riding the horse across the plains or wherever. You haven't. You came in on a car and a truck with your band.
Yeah,
you've never seen a horse in your life.
Exactly. Yeah. You would literally heave at the smell of horse shit. You fucking
God, the funny thing is like what do real cowboys? I mean, I know it's a pretty loose term, but what do real cowboys think of them? It's just like a bunch of faggoty fairies.
Yeah. The guys that are actually out like doing cattle runs and stuff, the real cowboys are seeing this. They're like, fucking rhinestones.
Yeah. It just always made me wonder. It's like, well, who are you playing to? I mean, country music was massive. Don't get me wrong; it was huge.
It's had an ebb and flow that's the same as rock and roll in mainstream music. Really,
Yeah, but it's always made me wonder. Well, who the fuck are you playing to?
Yeah. Well, like I'm in small town Canada, right? And there was this song that came out when my son was like 2 years old, and this chick that his grandfather was dating loved this song, and the big pause moment where the music would stop or whatever, and she would say, "'Cause I'm a redneck woman," and and she loved it, and she would just boom boom boom, and she'd never seen a horse or anything like that. She was just some small town suburban mom, but man, she loved her country.
It's like we few years back we went up to Kelly's mum and dad, who were having a wedding anniversary, but they decided to have it in a hotel somewhere up north. I can't remember where it was.
North.
It was like a bit of a touristy area, nice, really nice hotel, and so the whole family, could gather up and meet up there.
Yeah.
But it just so happened that it was the same time as the booking of the I don't know, the Northumbrian Line Dancing Association, and and so we'd go down to the bar,
swing your body around and round, do-si-do, and all that fucking shit. Yeah,
but in a Yorkshire accent.
Oh, because that makes that forgives all sins,
Hey up, lass. Oh, we're gonna go around the bar and and get your whip out. Hey,
and you got the tourist couple from Tennessee going, "Honey, I don't know what he's saying."
but it's like the thing is, it's like the worst cosplay ever, because in the UK there's not like they're big in America. I've seen them, Western shops where you can get your boots, your hats, and all the gear you want. Yeah. This is in the UK.
Yeah.
So you got people dressing up in Western outfits.
Who do they think they are? Richard Hammond?
Yeah, there's like nylon waistcoats, because that's what that's what they
going to the pub in a set of chaps.
tiny like plastic cowboy hats or whatever. And I know it was hysterical. Everyone was like, dressed up as much as they could to be like this Western thing, but it was ridiculous. And they also had like fast quick draw competition sort of thing, and you had these guys with these like fucking like kids cap guns in plastic holsters.
Bang, bang, bang! I got you.
They loved it. They absolutely loved it, and fair play to them. But
I would have loved to have seen Jeremy Clarkson there that day.
But it's just looking at it from the outside, because we were there. It just so happened we weren't there by choice to be in amongst this lot. It just the booking was it was just there.
Yeah.
So we're not like fans or anything. We fucking hate line dancing and all that kind of shit. And so this was just imagine looking in from the outside, and it was just oh my God.
I figure we got line dancing from like a tradition that stems from British prisons or something,
No, that's soap dancing in the showers. That's a different thing.
Give it a throw and a hope, bro.
Yeah, the only line dancing you had was running away from the British troops marching down the streets.
Hey, together we burnt down the White House, man. Come on.
Hey, yeah, we did it. Yeah, Trump should have just got the British to do it for him.
I was a little pissed off recently. I think it was Chris Hayes on MSNBC said, well, I mean, we haven't seen this kind of destruction to the White House since the British lit fire to it. I'm sorry, but there was a fuck ton more Canadians there, you.
Yeah. Don't blame the British, blame the Canadians.
Yeah, we proudly wear that, right? No offense, everybody, because,
Well, friends,
fuck you.
It might happen again. It might happen again.
It might have to happen again. If it comes down to it, we are going to get the slacker but angry West Coasters. We're going to get our fucking Newfies. We're going to get our Quebecois, and we're going to get those angry Southern Ontario, and we're going to get everybody in the prairie that have way too many guns, and we're going to come down and fucking straighten you out. That's what we're going to do.
Well, you have your allies from California. So they'll be swooping across, surging, as Trump would say, across America to Washington, and it'll be like a full-on invasion.
We'll just come down from Canada and spread weed and hash and stuff to everybody, and everybody could just get really high. And we'll sneak in a whole bunch of more lefty types into the White House, and Trump and them will be all like eating Oreo cookies, going, "Oh, they got great weed in Canada," and boom, we'll kick them out.
Yeah, just throw Trump some chicken nuggets with a bit of hash in them.
The McPresident always falls for the McNugget.
I think with President Trump, the only thing you can do is the same thing they did with the blob, is where you airlift him out to the Antarctic and drop him in the ice, so he just like freezes over.
Yeah, but here's the thing. 100 years from now, as the Arctic starts to thaw and they put a McDonald's up there for the researchers, he will smell the McDonald's and start to come back to life.
Yeah, he'll thaw.
Yeah. It'll be like Godzilla going after a kill, but it's just Trump because he could smell French fries, Salivating orange painted, you bastard.
Okay, so it's the moon. We decided.
Yeah. We got to send them to the moon like they did in South Park with the whale. Just
actually, no. Do we want to colonize the moon? So yeah, no, I don't. No, I don't want it on the moon.
Are you saying that he would defile and violate the moon by his mere presence? Because I agree.
Well, no. If you want to go to colonize the moon, we don't want him fucking there, do we?
That's true. Even his dead body,
it would already have destroyed it by the time we got there. It took it up.
We could use him like a probe. So we send him to the moon. Can humans live there? Oh, it turns out no. Okay, well, we'll bring a biodome. And then when we get to the moon, we dig him up out of the, regolith or whatever they call it, and we put him on another thing and we shoot him to Mars. Did he come back to life? No. Well, we better bring a biodome. And we could just keep doing that with him.
Yeah. Or we could just like mix him in with the regolith on the moon and 3D print a new White House on the moon.
One with an east wing.
No, just the east wing. No, no other wing.
Yeah.
We'll just a ballroom. With a ball in it. Just the ball.
I wonder if any of his ex-wives on his deathbed will admit to who actually fathered the children.
Oh, what is like his what's his youngest one called? The fucking giant.
Yeah.
Chewbacca.
Like that kid wasn't fathered by Larry Bird. Come on,
big bird.
Yeah. And then Eric, I mean, he looks like Eric Stoltz. So I figure Eric Stoltz did it, hasn't had a job in a while. Probably was stepping out as a gigolo, right?
No, it couldn't have been Eric Stoltz because it had been replaced by Michael J. Fox. Yeah, Baron. No, Baron is the name of his fingers. Like his wife.
But to think about it, Baron. But I'm not a king. My son's a baron.
Yeah, Baron von Trump.
Yeah. Oh my God. And the idea that, oh no, Donald is not in the family business right now while he's in office because his kids are running it. And then he does a commercial. Oh, there's new Trump watches for sale. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Have you ever
Trump
seen?
Guitars.
Can you imagine Barack Obama on a commercial selling Chinese import shit with his name on it?
Golden trainers, NFTs.
That would make him look like Marquez Brownlee.
Less brown though.
MKBHD, a little YouTube humor there.
Yeah.
When he brought out those fucking sneaker shoes of his. Come on, in that stupid wallpaper app.
Yeah. The wallpaper app is definitely stupid. Sneakers not so bad, but come on, it's like break.
At least and I know it's not like I'm going to buy it because it's like $80, but at least Linus Tech Tip's big thing these days is a screwdriver, which you need to build a computer. It actually makes sense. But MKBHD is like, well, here's an app you can pay me a subscription for and you can have pretty pictures. What? No.
No, because surprisingly enough, you can get pretty pictures wherever you like.
Yeah.
You don't need an app for that.
Yeah. And you're like, but Marquez, I know how to do right-click save as. What?
Yeah. Set as wallpaper.
Yeah.
Done.
What the fuck?
And again, it comes back to wallpaper. I mean, I understand it in a house when you have a wallpaper, unless you've got like the entire art of the of all the French art museums covering all the wallpapers. You can't actually see the wallpaper anymore. Yeah.
But if you do that, somebody's probably going to rip you off in broad daylight. So be careful.
Oh yeah. They're going to be up on a ladder and take it out. But, but a wallpaper on a phone. I mean, seriously, who cares? I mean, you glance at it. I mean, you got all your icons in front. The stuff that you're interested in is the icons for all the apps that you're going to be using on your phone.
Yeah,
you're not going. Oh, I wish all these apps weren't in the way, so I could just stare at the wallpaper.
I know. That was the thing with this. It's like, when do I ever look at my phone and see a blank screen like the desktop of my computer? Well, never. So who cares? You know.
See, on my computer, on my phone, I don't think I've ever reset the wallpaper to anything else than it already is, whether it just comes as default, because I'm not looking at it. I'm never looking at it.
Purple rhymes with oranges in the chat. Hey, Purple, how's it going?
Hey,
good to see you. Purple's got an awesome comment. Does anybody else think Dunk's house looks like a hippo covered in seaweed? Look in the back there. It's perfect.
I'm not too sure how to take that.
Well, we should ask the hippo.
She's asleep.
Yeah. You can't work him 24/7, can you?
Yeah. I don't think Kelly liked you calling her that, but
you dare.
I'll tell her you said so. Purple, you're in trouble now. Do you know what someone that called you last night on the stream? God, I couldn't believe it.
You sorry
No, I didn't stand up for you because it was funny.
No, sorry, I was too busy laughing, but I was appalled. I agree.
Appalled and giggling at the same time.
So, yes.
Okay, so we did the we did the whole No Kings protest. Remember? Whole week ago. Yeah, we got a weekend coming. Hey, we got the next protest coming up, which I don't think people are gonna.
Are you talking about those three neighbors that are saying that I smoke too much pot and they got those signs out front my door? Because I'm really annoyed with them.
Yeah. Wait, they get their signs printed from the same place. It's all Soros.
They do look like Trump thumb, with the blue and the, Yeah.
No, there's the Black Friday event, and a lot of people are saying boycott it. And quite honestly, can you see people boycotting a bargain? Because what they're basically saying is, okay, we've done our thing with the president. Now hit the billionaires, hit it where it hurts in the pockets, and saying boycott Black Friday.
Well, here's the thing. How many of you out there are going to scan Amazon and Walmart and so on online on Black Friday and end up buying things that just get stuffed in a bottom cupboard in your kitchen or in your junk drawer, or you know what I mean? I agree with boycotting it because half of us buy shit we don't need. But some people out there who are like waiting for Black Friday because they need to get a new refrigerator, go get your fridge.
Well, yeah, but you save like $10.
Not if you shop properly. On Black Friday, you can save real money on a few products. But if you're it's Black Friday, I need to buy something. Yeah, you're fucked, right?
Yeah.
Because 10% doesn't mean anything. You just have to wait until the price cycle brings it down again. Supply and demand, right? It has to be a big one on a big ticket item,
And the other thing as well, if you think about it, is, who loses out on that 10%? I bet you Amazon doesn't lose out.
Exactly.
I bet they still get their nice juicy cut.
Exactly. You can do Black Friday, whatever, in these days properly. But if you're one of those people that go, oh, look, it's Black Friday, and you have this glittery new neon thing that lights up on your wall, you're going to put it in the drawer in a month. Don't do it.
Graham in the chat says Black Friday only sells crap that won't sell.
Yeah, exactly.
Good point.
Black Friday has become the online, Temu has to empty the stores,
Yeah. So that was an interesting one.
It's the same with Amazon Day, Prime Day. I looked through that and everything was 12, 13%, blah, blah. And it's all kinds of brands that I've never heard before. And I'm not playing this. I'm not, I
mean, I certainly don't. I don't play that game as far as sales and things are concerned. I buy things when I need them. If there's a sale on, albeit, but I won't go, oh, there's a sale on, let's go and buy shit.
Yeah.
I've never fallen for that.
Yeah. I think
it's like Christmas, January sales and all that kind of shit. Never really fallen for it.
Well, I think they're playing on a thing that is becoming more and more standard behavior within the circles of people that aren't exactly wealthy. So I remember when I was 18 years old and I started working at a auto manufacturing plant. We had a press department making fenders. We had assembly and stuff. And some of the guys, I mean, we were all like 18 years old, right? And all of a sudden we were making like $18 an hour back in the late 80s, right? It was really good in employment at the time. And these guys would have their paychecks spent by the time they got the next one. And other people are able to go, well, I don't need that. I'm going to put the money away instead. And I think more and more progressively as we go forward, people are reliant more and more on credit so that they can have this spontaneous consumer behavior instead of exercising a bit of restraint. And more the marketing, the Amazon Day, Black Friday, and all that is just there to trigger your need to spend. And resist. Don't. You'll be better off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's kind of interesting if you drive around and you can see through people's windows. And I'm not saying I'm a peeping Tom or anything like that. I am, but I'm not saying that. But
he's a peeping Tom.
You do find like it's a lot of the poorer families have got the bigger flat screen TV.
Yeah, but it's usually dog shit quality, right?
Oh, it's dog shit quality, but bought on a credit card, like you say.
Exactly.
It's it's all on HP, and
Yeah. And overpaying on payments and in interest and stuff, just so you can be the one in your block to have the slightly better one. And it's all the keeping up to the Joneses, as America likes to say, or whatever, right?
We use that term too. Even though we don't know the term.
You guys are the birthplace of the way too many little letters after a model name of a car because you need to know your place in society sort of thing. You guys were brilliant at that over in Britain. Oh, yeah. We took it on too.
We just stuck a silver lady on the front of the radiator.
Called it the Vanden Pla. Fucking.
What is abandoned Pla anyway? I don't know. Yeah.
Nobody knows, but it usually makes somebody cough up an extra 7% for the car.
Oh, it sounds posh.
We had them over here. Oh, yeah, But you guys had the Vanden Pla for, what was it, the Princess? The Austin Princess?
Oh, yeah. The Rover as well.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think anything Austin made, it was like, there'll be a Vanden Pla.
Yeah, and what that means is you get a really fake-looking Rolls-Royce grill.
Yeah. and cigar lighter.
Yeah.
because all poor people need cigar lighters, don't we?
Oh, exactly. Yeah. How
I don't
else do
think I've
we
ever seen-
punish our children?
I don't think I've ever seen a cigar.
Oh, I like a cigar with scotch, but I won't smoke them otherwise.
Yeah, I've heard you like them with Bill Clinton, but that's another story.
Shh, the lawsuit is still pending.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, okay.
He says I only stuck it in his mouth, but
Black Friday, the blackout, possibly, maybe. The other one is everyone is calling for a potential general strike in the United States.
Yeah. Like literally just shut down it all.
Well, I mean, the government have, so why don't the people?
Yeah. Could you imagine what would happen if Donald Trump asked for McDonald's fries and nuggets and got nothing?
Oh, well, that's why he's building his own.
Exactly. Right there.
Yeah. He needs his own.
Yeah, it's not the East Wing, it's the East Arches. You just watch.
What a frick.
Oh, it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. I was talking to Nick Suter last night. We were talking about the destruction of the White House and whatnot. And I mean, even as a Canadian, it saddens me because the White House as an image of democracy is almost as powerful as the Statue of Liberty. We don't have, we don't.
Shush. No. That'll be next.
Yeah, it's mark my words, in 3 months, the Statue of Liberty will be him holding McDonald's French fries.
There's a great scene in the series Man in the High Castle where America is under control of a Nazi regime.
Is that what that show is?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's more complicated than that. But,
yeah, but I thought it was some medieval thing. I didn't even
No, it's post-war America, and the Nazis won, and they took over America. And there's a scene in that where there's a big, huge celebration, and fireworks are going off as they blow up the Statue of Liberty.
Wow.
and it's astonishing to see because people are celebrating it. You can see people are heartbroken by it because of the symbolism and all that kind of stuff. But I wouldn't really put it past this fucking idiot.
Yeah.
To do the same thing.
Revolting thought. Oh my God.
It's a French statue, so who cares?
Yeah. It's all green anyway,
Yeah, bloody immigrant.
They don't even show up to clean their things, It's ridiculous.
Smells of garlic.
Yeah, leave your shit on my front door, and you better fucking, like. I'm just kidding. So let's bid everything a farewell and wrap it up and stuff and whatnot. I want to give a big shout out to our team here because
team thing, the fundraiser.
Oh, good idea. Let me bring it up here. We've got a fundraiser going for our team. That's very important. Actually, the total at 1367. That's a tiny bit low because there's a few bucks in the PayPal I have to put into there, and I just kind of forgot because I was wagging my tail trying to get that card of that guy that fucked me over. So that's probably more like 1450 or something right now. I mean, we're just trying to get it to 18. We've had a lot of donations. Huge love and thanks to everybody. We'll get the link in the live chat in case you're somebody that wants to help and support as well, because that would be so great. And the team you're supporting. Well, we got Mexi Girl on the Shills account tonight. We got PJ CNET, Shayna Caldwell, AI Alchemist, Liam Wakefield, Jose, and Super Chat Matt. And some of them might be a little bit hard to figure out the names for because YouTube's doing this app thing again, but they're the one with the wrenches, so give them a thanks. Speaking of YouTube and the names, I do believe this is going to be permanent soon because Nobody's allowed to have a duplicate name. Everybody gets their own @ They've already done this to our YouTube channels. I believe y'all better get used to it because this is how it's going to be coming up soon.
Oh, bloody Trump and his tariffs.
Yeah. And so what you do is go to YouTube Studio for your own personal account. You go to customization and then you scroll down and you can pick your own @ And a lot of them are taken already. There's no duplicates, not like it used to be with the usernames. So, try to get what you want. 420s are getting eat up quick. So are the 69s.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. That's how I ended up with Dr. Dawson, because I couldn't get Dick Dawson or anything even close. And I did this really quick in the beginning. Right. So the odds
should have gone for Nobby Cocksucker.
Yeah, I keep going back every so often to see if anybody's given up and like closed their account, and maybe I could slip in with something, But when this first happened, we were quick enough on the draw. So we are at the Shills and at the Shills Live. We did get the channel names locked in. Nobody can take them.
Yeah, it's because no one will pick a stupid name like that.
Well, that stupid band. If you do a search for the Shills, they haven't released a song in years. Most of their videos only have 150 views, and they still come up before us sometimes in a search.
Yeah.
Fuck off, YouTube. You know what? No, they suck. But because they're in YouTube Music, right? We're gonna have 250,000 subscribers before we can beat them into the ground.
Yeah, we should have them on as a guest, and then literally beat them into the ground
live
on air.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and we'll do it with inflatable baseball bats, so it takes a while.
Yeah.
Make it personal.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we have what's going on? Tomorrow we have our sort of newsy but fun newsy, a little bit lighter hearted stuff show on the main channel at the Shills. I'll be posting the event as soon as this show is done. So join us over there tomorrow for some fun and shenanigans, but it will still be things you should need to know.
That's good. It's good. It's on a different channel because I can bring up the same stories we brought up tonight.
Yeah, because nobody views both. It never happened. Yeah.
Never happened.
Yeah. We'll never see these people again, right? Thanks for joining us, everybody, and we'll see you soon out there.
Yeah, stay shilly, and don't forget, oh, Jesus Christ. Dick. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share all the lovely little diddly what's-its that YouTube likes to think that you actually like us. Hit the little bell notification, if you want to get sucked up by Dick every day, and leave and leave a comment in the comment section, even if you've got nothing to say. Just go blah 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 blah, because YouTube doesn't understand, and they'll think you like us and push it to the algorithm.
There you go.
We get more and more people, and then you won't have to. Next time we do we fundraiser, you won't be the ones who have to pay for it, because we'll get all these new people in to pay for it. So,
or the next time we do a live show, you wouldn't even have to show up because somebody else will, right? So
I'm just saying, if you do it, we get more subs. It saves you money.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
can't go wrong with that.
So tickle yourself a good one, get into some cozy jammies, and think of us when you do it.
Yeah, I've got Jamie right here, and I'm going to cuddle up with him any minute now.
Oh, bye. See you soon.